How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today I want to be talking about the best NordVPN alternatives. Now, NordVPN is a solid VPN in and of itself. However, if you find that it may not be the best choice for you for whatever reason, I do have 3 other alternatives that you can check out today, and that'll be ExpressVPN, Surfshark, and CyberGhost. So that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. But before we begin, if you guys would like to check for links to pricing and discounts on any of the VPNs mentioned today, you'll find everything you need in the description down below, including full reviews if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs with regards to the privacy policy, speed streaming, torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features. I'm mainly going to be taking a look at the features of these VPNs and how they can be useful to you compared to NordVPN. All right, so let's get straight into it, starting with ExpressVPN. And since we won't be talking about NordVPN today, let me just go ahead and minimize that, and we'll be sticking to these 3 VPNs and how they can be useful to you. Okay, now starting with ExpressVPN. Now, ExpressVPN has over 3,000 servers in 94 countries. So that is about 2,400 less servers than NordVPN, but you do get 34 more countries with ExpressVPN. With NordVPN, you'll be able to secure up to 6 devices per subscription, though with ExpressVPN, you will secure up to 5. Now, ExpressVPN is more catered towards the person that just wants a VPN that does the best job for privacy, performance, unblocking streaming services, torrenting, and anonymity, especially if you are in a censorship-heavy country. And arguably the best no-logs policy in the industry, ExpressVPN will do the job. Okay, and of course you do get the basic security features that you also get with NordVPN, but you do get less features with ExpressVPN. Again, but you do get less features with ExpressVPN. You don't really get much more than, a handful of protocol selections here, as well as the kill switch and split tunneling. Whereas with NordVPN, you do get a whole bunch of extra features such as specialty servers, the app kill switch, custom DNS, and whatnot. But again, we're not talking about NordVPN here. We're talking about an alternative. Now, I think the best thing that ExpressVPN offers, honestly, is the level of privacy and anonymity that it offers, especially with regards how much data they collect, which is slim to none. Now, if you're not familiar with these features, by the way, the kill switch will stop your internet traffic if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, making sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet while you're secured by the VPN, whereas split tunneling will allow you to choose which applications are routed through the VPN and which are not. So for example, you can have only a specific application use the VPN tunnel while the rest of your connection is left outside the VPN tunnel, or vice versa if you would like. So it's a pretty useful feature. Now, the second option is going to be Surfshark. And I'm talking about it before I talk about CyberGhost because it is the second best option as an alternative for NordVPN. Now, the cool thing about Surfshark is that it offers almost everything that NordVPN offers, but for a cheaper price. You still get specialty servers, not 4 types of specialty servers, but just 2 types, but it still offers quite a bit in terms of security, performance, reliability, and unblocking streaming services and whatnot at a very cheap price. And it'll allow you to secure an unlimited number of devices with just a single subscription, making it the perfect budget VPN, especially if you want to share your account with as many friends and family members as you would like. You get over 3,200 servers in 65 countries, so 5 more countries than NordVPN. And again, you get multi-hop, which will route your connection to 2 servers rather than 1 for double the security. And static IP will give you the same IP address for each one of these servers rather than the dynamic IPs, which will give you a different IP every time you return to the servers or every time you connect and reconnect to these servers. Whereas with static IP, you'll always be getting the same IP address. And if we go to settings, you get clean web, which is the ad blocker, similar to NordVPN. You also get the kill switch, a handful of protocols. Stick to automatic always for the most versatile option, but WireGuard will offer the best speeds. Bypasser is the same as split tunneling from ExpressVPN and NordVPN, but you do get the extra option of being able to select websites and IP addresses to bypass the VPN. You get a speed test just like ExpressVPN, which will save you a little bit of time so that you don't have to manually test the VPN servers. And you get a couple of features that'll help you if you're in a censorship-heavy country, such as rotating IP, which will rotate your IP every 5 to 10 minutes, helping you cover up your tracks while your VPN location stays the same. And no borders mode will help you bypass the censorship firewalls. So again, Surfshark, you could say, is a mini version of NordVPN that does the job, perhaps not quite as well, but it does the job quite reliably still, and it'll be quite a bit cheaper while doing that job. Of course, you'll be saving some cash. Now, the third and final option, if you're looking for the absolute cheapest option here, I would recommend CyberGhost for people that just want to unblock streaming services. Honestly, it does the job very well. You have all these dedicated servers, dedicated IP. You'll have to actually pay for that. They don't offer any shared dedicated IPs like Surfshark and NordVPN, but you get no spy servers for extra anonymity. You get gaming servers for better ping, torrenting servers for peer-to-peer or torrenting, and streaming servers, which I really like because they have this little feature here where you can, let's say you want to unblock Amazon Prime. You can just look it up and you'll get all the Amazon Prime servers. Same thing, let's say you want to unblock Netflix, you'll get all the Netflix servers. So it's a pretty cool feature that I really appreciate. With regards to features, you don't get much. I mean, you get over 6,500 servers in 91 countries. So that's a lot of countries and a lot of servers. With regards to simultaneous connections, you'll be able to secure up to 7 devices per subscription, a little bit more than the industry average. If we go to privacy settings, of course, you have your DNS leak protection and ad blocker, as well as the kill switch. With smart rules, you'll be getting Wi-Fi protection. You can select which networks you trust or which networks you don't trust. With exceptions, you'll be able to choose the websites you don't want to pass through the CyberGhost VPN tunnel, and you'll only be able to use it with OpenVPN. And app rules here, you can make CyberGhost launch and connect to a VPN server automatically when you open the selected application. So you can assign, for example, Google Chrome with Netflix US so that you won't have to engage with CyberGhost when launching Chrome. It'll just launch it on its own. So you don't exactly get split tunneling with CyberGhost. So in terms of features, it's definitely the most lacking in features. And you get these features, which are, I guess they're quality of life features, but yeah, they're a little bit more focused on browsing and streaming and whatnot. That's what you can really use them for. If we go to settings, you don't get much besides a handful of protocols. You don't get much besides just switching between protocols. And if you switch to OpenVPN, you can select the TCP instead of UDP and whatnot. So yeah, not much to mess with here. So you can see why CyberGhost is my third favorite option right here. But it's still a super budget-friendly VPN that is fast and it works really well for streaming services. Now, not better than Express, Nord, or Surfshark, but it still works super well, especially if you just want a budget VPN that unblocks a streaming service without having to break the bank. But if you ask me, I would definitely recommend Surfshark over CyberGhost. But CyberGhost is still a pretty solid VPN. Okay, so that'll be it for this video. Again, you'll find links to pricing and discounts in the description down below, as well as full reviews if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs. And to sum it up, ExpressVPN is the best for anonymity, security, and just an easy VPN to use that gets the job done as best as it can. Surfshark is kind of like NordVPN, but a miniature version of it that also is super reliable and will allow you to secure an unlimited number of devices. And you have CyberGhost, which is a very budget-friendly VPN, even cheaper than Surfshark if you're going for the 3-year plan. And you'll be able to unblock all kinds of streaming services with it still. All these VPNs do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, including NordVPN. CyberGhost does have a 45-day money-back guarantee, though, and they all have live chat support if you have any questions for them. They're super helpful and knowledgeable. So that'll be it for this video. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.